You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Welcome to the Doug Bellcast. And now, here is your host, the star of Ring My Bell, Doug Bell. Hey. Hey, it's Bell. Ring my bell. Welcome to the Bellcast. I'm in like a super duper mood. This is tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm like, I love Thanksgiving. I love to have like a little bit of turkey. I like stuffing with like lots of raisins in it. Like lots of raisins. I remember I bring raisins in like a little I carry like a little baggie of raisins. I always put them in the stuffing like that so I can have like lots of raisins in the stuffing. I hate stuffing without raisins, and cranberry out of the can. I like that. I like to take that and just eat it, like 2 pieces of cranberry with like stuffing raisins in between the cranberries, and I eat them like that. It's really cool. So anyway, Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, but and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly sober at the moment. I had to come out because I'm gonna be what a great day this is, because I thought like I was gonna have like another Thanksgiving alone. Like, I know you guys think like fucking Bell, like everything's like crazy and rock and roll for you. But Bell's been a little lonely. If you want the truth, and that's not like liquor talking, but Bell's been a little bit lonely. But today, the bell of the gods is rung. I'm in love. Bell's in love. I met a girl. It was so cool. It was like date and all that stuff. I walked into King Cullen, right? Because I wanted to get like a can of frozen snow peas. Because a lot of people know I like to have a cup of Sanka, like a room temperature cup of Sanka. And I like to just kind of dip in the peas, I was just going to kind of hang out tomorrow. Cowboys and the Raiders are playing. I got like, I'm a little light on funds, to be honest with you, but I put like, I borrowed money and I put like 800 on the Cowboys. So I know they're going to do it. I feel it, right? So I walk into King Cullen and I'm online and and I'm talking to people. I got the bell with me. I'm just kind of, because again, I'm a little tipsy. I woke up this morning just kind of feeling it from last night. And I just kind of kept the party going. I was nogging up. That's what I call it. I nog up. So I'm ringing the bell, I'm in line, having a good time. Hey, happy turkey day. I'm telling everybody have a happy turkey day. And I call it turkey day because Thanksgiving's like kind of like I like to be like kind of crazy about it. Turkey day, what the hell are you talking about, Bell? I explain it's like turkey day because it's Thanksgiving, So this girl, she's working the register at King Cullen, and her name's Franny. I'm going to say her name. I don't care. She's there, Franny. And I go, I take the peas, I roll them. I roll the snow peas at her, and she catches them. I go, oh, that's a good catch. We ought to be a team, me and you. She goes, what? I go, we ought to be a team. She goes, what kind of team? Like, I could feel like the chemistry. So I go, I said like something like if there was an Olympic thing where you roll peas and someone catches the peas that you roll, we could be the team for that. She looks at me like, yeah, I could tell she's intrigued. So I go, what's your name? No. I go, what's your name? And before she says it, I go, let me guess, Franny. She goes, how do you, and I go, I show her that. She goes, oh, that's right. I'm wearing it. I go, I should have kept you going. I go, and there's people kind of lining up. I mean, she goes, well, it's gonna come to, I think it was like $8-9 worth of stuff I had. And I go, I'll pay you under one condition. I go, where you from, Franny? And I start joking with her. I go, you from Sandy, Franny? Franny? I go, Sandy, Franny? I'm cracking up. I got a guy behind me. I'm like pointing at him. I go, Sandy, Franny? And she goes, no, I'm Franny. And I go, well, Sandy Franny is what they call Frisco. I go, but you look like the Frisco treat. I say that to her. You like the San Francisco treat? It's like a rice-a-roni thing. But she never heard of rice-a-roni, which is weird because she works at King Cullen, but I don't know if they sell it. But anyway, I go, like, what are you doing for, I think I called it tea giving. I go, what are you doing for tea giving tomorrow? You can grab a little turk. And she goes, I was going to see my family. I don't know. And I go, you got a boyfriend? And that was your little liquid courage. But she goes, well, I'm working right now. I go, come on. I start doing it like they do in the movies. I'm like, does she have a boyfriend or what, folks? And then she's like, no, all right, no, I don't have a boyfriend. She senses like, oh God, this guy's crazy. So I pull out the bell. I go, I'm Doug Bell. I go, you probably heard Ring My Bell. But she said like she didn't watch a lot of TV or whatever. But I go, why don't we get some turkey tomorrow? I go, Franny, it'll be so cool. She goes, I gotta see my family. And I go, yeah, but I'm like, I got no one to spend tea giving with. And I didn't think I even said Turkey Day at one point too. I got no one to spend tea giving with. I go, what do you want, Bell to spend Turkey Day by himself again? She goes, no. I go, come over. I go, we're gonna watch the game. I go, I got 800 on the fucking Cowboys. I go, we'll have like a couple turkey sandwiches. I go, I got cranberries. I have a bag of raisins in my pocket. I pull it out. I go, boom. You bring the stuff in. I got the raisins. Pop it in there. Boom, boom, boom. I go, it'll be crazy. We'll make like stuffing balls with the raisins in them and eat them. I go watch the Cowboys win. I got some fucking money on it. And she goes, yeah, all right. I'll see if I can. So I go, all right, cool. So I write my address down. I go, give me your number. But she's like, no, I can't. I'm going to get yelled at work. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm like, you're going to come tomorrow, right? She goes, I should be. I'm like, I'm working, but I got to see my family. I go, come on, promise me. Promise, Belle, you're going to come tomorrow. And she goes, all right, I'm going to come. I should be able to come. I don't know. I write down the address. And she's like, but I don't drive. I'm like, wait, you Uber it. I think we live like I think it's like 42 minutes or something like that. 42 minutes apart. But I'm like, just hop in an Uber. I said, grab an Ubs and pop over. I go, we'll watch the game. We'll have some treats. We'll tell some jokes. I'll tell my, because I told her I was on a show called Ring My Bell. I'll tell you all about it. I get old tapes we can watch. And she's like, all right, I'll see what I can do. So she's coming tomorrow. So I'm really, really I'm bells in love. I got the love bells. So this is gonna be a great holiday tomorrow. So I'm just I've had such a crazy week. I seen Matty McConaughey. I know people like to hear my celeb stories because I got so many of them. But he's running for governor. So I go up to him, right? I see him. I go, he's coming out. He's on Broadway. He's doing a play on Broadway. So I see him walking out of the theater. There's people mobbing him. Blah, blah, blah. I go, get back. Give Matty some room, right? And he goes, hey, man, thanks. And I go, hey, Doug Bell, damn glad to meet you. And I go, do you like being in plays? I go, do you like being in a play? He goes, oh, yeah, it's all right. I go, let me walk with you, man. Let me pick your brain a little bit. He's like, I got to make a phone call. I'm like, come on. I'm like, let me walk with you, pick your brain. Just, I think I said a wee bit. I go, because I'm supporting you for governor. And he goes, you from Texas? I go, no, but I got a friend of mine who was in the Army there. I go, so he's got like a lot of connections in Texas. So I'm a good friend to have, I think I said to him. And we talked for a few minutes. I go, did you smell good? I just kind of said, I shouldn't have said it. He goes, I smell good. And I was like, yeah, I was, I had been up all night. I guess he was coming out of rehearsal because it was early, like in the morning. So I was kind of still up from the night before. I think I reeked a little bit of booze, whatever. But he goes, I smell. I go, yeah, I heard that you stunk. I shouldn't have said that. He goes, what? I go, I heard you smell like shit. He goes, that's not. I go, no, dude. It was this girl I used to know. She was on. She was like a PA on the movie Interstellar, I think it was called. I go, I think that was the movie. I don't remember. I was, I go, she said you had like body odor and that your armpits always smelled like you didn't put deodorant on. And he's like, I don't know what, he didn't know what to say. He's like, I gotta go. I'm like, no, dude. I go, but that's like you should be careful of that because that's like, nobody likes a person with stinky armpits. I go, but you smell good to me. You don't smell bad or nothing. I go, so I hope you win the governorship. And he starts walking away, Mr. High and Mighty, right? And I go, hey, how come in that movie you said the name Murph so many times? I go, you kept saying Murph. I go, I fucking hate it when you kept saying Murph. I go, I like the movie, don't get me wrong. But why'd you keep saying Murph? Murph. I'm like, it was unnecessary, buckaroo. I think by this time he's steamed like a vegetable. Believe me, he's not happy. But I don't care. I'm like, buckaroo, you said that name too many times and Bell didn't care for it. I think I even get one of these. Yeah, I gave him the old bell. Sorry. But anyway, I'm not gonna let that wreck my mood. I'm so happy about tomorrow. Believe me, Bell might get married tomorrow. I almost forgot. A couple weeks ago, I seen if you watch Curbing Enthusiasm is a good show. I seen Larry David. It's crazy, right? A lot of you might know, but he was in Seinfeld. He was in Seinfeld. So I walk up to him, and people say that he's like really rude and doesn't like to talk, but I just walk right up to him, and I go, "Yo," I go, "Larry, what's up, man? Good to see you again." That's a good second. He goes, "Huh?" So I put my hand out, boom. He goes, we know he doesn't want to shake actually. He goes like the fist bump. And I go, I shook his fist. I go, I don't do that. I go, don't be all Hollywood on me, Larry. He goes, we know each other. And I go, no, but I got you to stop. I go, that makes, I go, with this crazy, I'm kind of doing like a Curbing Enthusiasm scene. I go, I thought we knew each other. I go, but I got you to stop. And he goes, what? I go, improv a little bit with me. He goes, I'm not doing it. I go, what are you afraid that I'm going to have better ideas than you? Because I like the show. Curbing Enthusiasm's a good show. And I told them, I go, I'd be better than JB Smooth. I could be your friend too. I go, you and Bell hanging out, telling jokes. I go, I got crazy scenarios. I go, one time I was fucking this girl and the rubber broke. My hand had gone. Fucking rubber broke. I go, Larry, you should have seen it. Fucking sitting there with the rubber broken. Fucking crazy. I'm like, that could be like a whole episode. And I go, dude, by the way, I'm such a big fan. I go, you were so funny in Seinfeld. I go, you were the funniest one in Seinfeld. And he goes, he's like kind of conceited, right? So he goes, I'm gonna go now. So I go, hey man, by the way, I'm not gonna lie to you about this. I go, I was really sorry to hear about Super Dan Osborne. I go, I love Super Dan Osborne. And he won't even look at me, waves as he's walking away, right? So I go over there and I go, you got to respect that man. Again, admittedly, I was like not sober, so I was probably talking too close to him. I was like, you got to respect that man. I started crying, talking about sorry. I'm like emotional. I go, Super Dan Osborne made your show good. I'm like, you were good on Seinfeld, don't get me wrong, like you and I go, you and Kramer. I go, what about that Laugh Factory shit? Did you see that? I go, did you see that? And he goes, no, I didn't. I go, how did you not see that? And I go, he kept saying it. He goes, he kept saying what? I go, you know what he said. I go, he N-worded it up. I'm sorry. That's gross. I apologize. I'm gonna cut that. That's disgusting. I go, did you see? I go, Mikey Richards, he did all that stuff. Kramer. He goes, no, I didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. I go, at the Laugh Factory. And I go, he kept saying the N-word. And he goes, I didn't hear that. You're the first person that's telling me that. So I go, all right, whatever, man, I know what you're doing. But he was kind of conceited. I didn't really like him. But I think on Curbing Enthusiasm, I'd be so fun. Maybe he was uncomfortable because I was crying and talking about Danny Osborne, but I didn't care. Anyway, I'm in a good mood. I mean, I feel so good. This is like a reinvigorated Bell to the front of the room. Have a good Thanksgiving. Try to get this up before. I'm gonna try to get this up before tonight if I can. But if not, hey, have a great Thanksgiving, and hello from me and Franny. I'm not gonna say any Franny. And I'll see you in a couple of days. Fly wild and stay gold. You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. You can ring Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell. Doug's bell. Ring Doug's bell.